What up YouTube, I'm Topaz Jason. I got a pretty good show lined up for you today, man. First we're going to jump into the news in which Dr. Dre's new show on Apple Radio just came out. Then we're going to jump into this review for the free Weezy album, and then we're going to do an article from downloadpads.com. But before then, listen to a brief instrumental from underground producers, The Watchers. Dr. Dre debuted his show on Apple Radio and such called The Pharmacy with Dr. Dre. And if anybody who got that Apple Radio shit listened to that, tell me if he mentioned anything detox. I guarantee you he's not going to say a goddamn thing about it. But it would be very interesting if he did. But anyway, on to this free Weezy album, man, and such. And this is pretty damn interesting. Like, you gotta listen to it like this is the first time you may have heard Lil Wayne and his own vision for his own music type shit. Even going back to his mixtapes with the drought and all of that, man, you would think that, okay, Birdman may have had his hand in all of that shit on what songs to release, what type of production to select, and all of that shit, you dig? Wow, this here seems to be all Wayne, man, and there's a bunch of joints on here that's very damn interesting that he would select as far as production go. Like that I Feel Good James Brown sample, like you can kind of tell he kind of was influenced by the movie for that one, man, but that's a very interesting damn selection. Then he got a bunch of beats that's just really different and to the left type shit. Like I'm That Nigga and Pull Up, those joints, I don't feel as though they were strong at all, man, but it was very different. And you know, as I listened to the album, I realized the most disappointing parts of it was the features, because he had some pretty decent features in Young Jeezy, and then he got Wiz Khalifa, and then he put Yoros on track too, man, but none of those songs were any damn good. But besides that, man, got a nice handful of tracks here that I definitely did enjoy, man. From that London Roads, Murder, which I feel was the best track off of this. Thinking About You, Pick Up Your Heart, and I still fuck with Glory still to this day, you dig? I made a review for that individually. Overall, I feel as though this was a decent project for him. Now, honestly, I expected much better because this is him jumping off onto his own accord and such, man. This is him doing his own thing, trying to get up off of Cash Money. Therefore, you always want to have your best damn material when you're doing that, man. But still, there's some joints on here that I would recommend people to go ahead and individually buy. Now, you kind of got to go into this expecting that he's going to be rapping a lot about pussy and shit, because that's what he does, and pretty much now he's completely unleashed to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. But still, I give it a solid 7 out of 10. But anyway, on to today's article from downloadpads.com. And today's article is about talking things into existence, because there is something to this shit. Whether you believe in it or not, it happens too often. Like, there'll be people out there that be talking about somebody, and it just so happens that this person was thinking of the same thing and they just call you or something, man. But sadly, too often I see MCs and such, man, talking negatives into existence and such, man. People feeling like they just can't fucking win nothing. Everything they try to do, it fucking fails, like they're so fucked up about it. Now, if this talking things into existence is actually a thing, then you're talking your failure into existence, dude, and you never want to fucking do that. You always want to be positive, man, at all times. You want to wake up every day, say, I'm the motherfucking best. I'm going to succeed at something. This shit is what I'm here to fucking do. Like, the more positive you are, the better odds you are of talking that shit up, as long as you got the good things to go along with it. A strategic plan, a grind that goes without the money, man. A lot of really key shit to go along with it. But remaining positive is always a good thing to keep. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpads.com, that's down there, to read today's article.